Um, Hi, and welcome to TWF Nxt. And today on NXT, I'm Gene Okerlund, Xander Harris, and the Jackal. And today we're finally going to settle that fight. This, I guess you call it a blood fight. Between Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, Gene Okerlund said. Well, I'll tell you right now, Xander Harris said, it's not really good, A sad thing that these two are actually fighting. But it is what it is. I understand that Jesus Christ and Santa Claus will be with us at Impact together. And also for Christmas, also for Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live. That will be Christmas chaos. First off, well, I'll tell you right now, the Jackal says, I don't care what anybody says. And I've talked with Corey Graves, and he said that Dean Ambrose is the wronged man. So, Jackal, you actually believe that he's the wrong man? Yeah, that's what I believe. I believe he's the wrong man. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time happens to be Dean Ambrose. All right, Dean Ambrose, I want to know, why do you have a bind with Seth Rollins? It's like this, Michael Cole. I have always had binds with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is the Allegheny County champion, and I'm going to get the Allegheny County championship. I don't care what anybody says. I'm getting it, and that's the end of it. And as far as being friends with Seth Rollins goes, the Shield fell apart a long time ago. It's all Seth Rollins' fault. He wanted to be World Heavyweight Champion. He wanted to be Allegheny County Champion. He wants to be Pennsylvania Commonwealth Champion. He wants to do that. He cares what the folk think, what the lead think. But where did it get them all? Losing. That's what it got them all. Well, here comes Diva Talks now. All right. Diva Talk says, it's going to be like this, Dean Ambrose. You're going to fight Seth Rollins today, and I'm putting the Pennsylvania Folkwell fighting ship is going to be up. So you two are going to finally settle this. And what do you think about that? What do I think about that? I don't like it. But I do like it. Because now I get a point to finally beat up Seth Rollins. Oh, and one more thing, Michael Cole. I have I got another idea. I got another belief for another wrestling fight, but we can't talk about it right now. Well, okay. All right, back to you, Gene Okerlund. Thank you, Michael Cole. Here comes Seth Rollins now. And don't even got the decency to even have your belt. I'll get the belt. And I'm going to finally curb stomp you out of my life. We were once friends. And then something happened to you, and you turned bad. You shifted bad, and I don't know why. You don't know why, huh? Because you're the one that shifted. In the beginning, the show was all about being evil, about righting wrongs, about wronging rights. And then we started righting wrongs. And you started to care what they think. But at the end of the day, no one's going to care what you think. There it is. Ding, ding, ding. Wait a minute. Run out the front. Oh. And Seth Rollins, Gene Okerlund says, going after Dean Ambrose here. Well, he is, Xander Harris says. With the clotheslines, Gene Okerlund says. Yeah, he is. Xander Harris says that it was Seth Rollins that Dean Ambrose wronged it not too long ago. Yeah, that's kind of sad, don't you think? Gene Okerlund said, not at all. I don't think it's sad at all, the Jackal says. What's going on, Gene Okerlund and Xander Harris? Wait a minute. We have Seth Rollins coming and taking him down. And now Seth Rollins, referee, the Shield writer, the Shield writer, the Shield writer, the Shield write's counting right now. 1, 2, 3. What's going on? Oh, he's getting them from him. He got back in the ring now. Oh, Dean Ambrose got him. Oh, and now doesn't know that was going on. Dean Ambrose. Oh, dirty deeds. Dean Ambrose just dirty deeded Seth Rollins here. That's just mess. This is wrong. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner and the new Pennsylvania Folkwell fighter, Dean Ambrose. And Dean Ambrose is now the new Pennsylvania Folkwell fighter. Gene Okerlund says he beat Seth Rollins here like we knew he would. Yeah, and the belt won't even fit around his waist. Yeah, the belt will not shift. The belt will not go around him. Well, ain't that Oh, I thought that was good, the Jackal says. I like it. That was great, the Jackal says. It is good seeing Dean Ambrose as the new Pennsylvania Commonwealth champion. Or the new Folkwell fighter. And I understand that, that Dean Ambrose has something to say, Gene Okerlund says. Well, he's got a lot of things to say, Xander Harris says. Well, let's see what he says, the Jackal said. I'd like to hear it. I'm now the new Pennsylvania Folkwell fighter. And unlike that piece of shit Seth Rollins, unlike that whiff of shit Seth Rollins, I'm actually going to have an open challenge to, an open dare to anyone who wants to dare wrestle me or fight me for my belt. Well, we understand that we got 2 other women here who are not doing well. We got Charlotte Flair here. Here's the sad thing, Charlotte Flair says. My hair's falling out of my head. What the fuck? Alright, here's the thing. I think that I should go for the heavyweight championship. That's what I think I should do. Since I am the queen, I believe I should go for the belt. Oh, you should go for a belt. How about no? I'm the hardcore champion. And I think that being the hardcore champion, I think that I should be the world heavyweight champion. Not so true. Not true, Becky Lynch. You talk about being the hardcore champion like it's something good, but it ain't. And we got Diva Talks coming back here again, Gene Okerlund says. We do, as Xander Harris says. Well, we'll see what's going on here. Oh, the Jaguars said it'd be good. Okay, ladies. Here's what we're gonna do, Diva Talk says. Something new. I'm gonna have Charlotte Flair and you, Becky Lynch. You're gonna be fighting Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. If Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn beat you, then you both get your seat to go with Bigfoot. And I understand, and you, alright? And you get to go against Buzz Lightyear. But if you lose, then Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens stay on as the number 1 contenders. Well, what about my hardcore championship? Becky Lynch says. What are you going to do with that? Well, I'm glad I'm glad that you, I'm glad that you came up with that. And I'm glad you talked about that because apparently Bobby Lashley apparently gave up gave up the World Heavyweight Championship. Why? I don't know. He just did. So right now, Buzz Lightyear is the World Heavyweight Champion again. No, the championship committee had to did that. He just gave it up. So if you can beat Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens, then you two will be meeting Bigfoot and Buzz Lightyear. If Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn beat you, then you both are out. Hey, what do you think of that? That's a good one there, Gene Okerlund says. I like Diva Talks in the wrestling fight she's making. Yeah, me too, Xander Harris said. I think she's doing a good job. Well, that can't be so right, the Jackal says. How can Charlotte Flair and how can Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch how are they gonna wrestle and fight Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens? Well, we're just gonna have to seek and see how they're gonna do that. And you know Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn won't be happy. In their mind, they already think they're gonna meet Bigfoot. They already think they're gonna meet Buzz Lightyear. The Jackal said, "That's not right." Well, it's not right either, but it's gonna happen. Xander Harris says, "Yeah, that's what happened." Gene Okerlund says, "It is what it is." Gene Okerlund said, "Yeah." Xander Harris said, "Oh, it's all fucked up." The Jackal said, "Well, it's all the time we have here for TWF NXT. I'm Gene Okerlund, Xander Harris, and the Jackal. We hope you like TWF NXT, and we'll see you tomorrow for Impact."